Generals, gentlemen.
Hello and welcome back to League of Legends. We are, of course, the Generals, gentlemen. Myself being an machine.
And myself being Archonhawk.
So today we are once again casting another live ranked game with our heroes. Keyboard mash, of course. We have Valiant SOR returning as the jungling Aatrox, Floor Ninjas as our Varus, Mad Nomi as the support Nami, once again for that Mad Nami pun, Bushi as our mid lane Orianna, of course Corv as the top lane Renekton, who's incredibly strong now.
Yeah, absolutely nuts. Meanwhile, on the blue team, we do have Team Faggot. Wow, these names are just getting pretty ridiculous. So we have Bart as our ADC, Kate, the Scarecrow X as the jungling Udyr, Really?
Preposterous.
Preposterous, it is. Preposteration. Yeah,
preposterous.
It is just preposterous. As the Lysandra?
Lysandra.
Mispronounced. Juicy Blumpkus as the Thresh.
That's a nice
and
name.
Jobu as the Tryndamere. Man,
Nice.
these names are nice. They're not
Good
too
stuff.
hardcore.
Good stuff. Yeah, so blue team is Faggot. Last game we casted, it was Fat Dicks.
Yeah.
So we're having some very interesting names for the team here. Not everyone can be as cool as Keyboard Mash, of course. So we should see how this game's going to go. What do you think of the overall team comp so far?
Should be quite good. I'm leaning towards definitely Keyboard Mash at this point. I think lane-wise, definitely mid lane, I think Orianna should have no trouble against Lysandra, given her fact her ball moves through minions. That removes Lysandra's ability to hide behind minions. She has more range. She's just better in general. I mean, we do have, of course, the, I think it's Ice Tomb or Frozen Tomb. Can, of course, cancel Shockwave, I would say. But, I mean, yeah, I think definitely in the lane that Bushi's going to have no trouble farming.
Cool.
Yeah, so it should be good matchup, but yeah, but definitely, and top lane I just want to mention as well. I mean, Renekton's just going to just rip through. Tryndamere, that's actually quite an interesting lane swap. I'm surprised they decided to go for that. Maybe, I don't think Floor Ninjas and Mad Nomi wanted to try and deal with the poke-heavy, like, aggressive lane that's GC Blumpkus and Bart, so that might be the reason that we saw the swap there.
Well, that and Tryndamere can get pooped on really hard until he gets his level 6. Without that Undying Rage, he's very vulnerable. That's a nice crit though. Mad Nomi's getting pretty low here. Wow, that damage in the early and making a first blood. We'll flash out of that though. Jobu though is pretty exposed. Does miss the Acro Prism though. So should both disengage from here. No flash though from Jobu, I don't think. And yeah, that was a very lucky double crit in a row.
That was a heavy burst. I mean, he had to go with a longsword and one health pot start. But yeah, that was some serious burst. I like how Corv is actually running through the jungle with Valiant SOR. That's actually quite helpful because it means he's going to get the experience that he wouldn't actually get in that bottom lane. He's just going to be forced out. The problem is he's going to be zoned out in that bottom lane. So he's running through, getting more XP he can, and now he's going down when they're pushed up to the tower to get the experience and the farm when he has the ability to get that. So.
Yeah, because I don't think Tryndamere, Jobu here is going to get any farm at all against a Varus and Nami. I mean, Varus has a lot of damage and poke, and Nami, if he lands the Acro Prison, that's probably going to be a dead Tryndamere. Yeah,
and with that Slice and Dice of Corv, I think he can farm in somewhat security, whereas Jobu's just going to get bursted down like really fast, and especially with the range poke that you also have on Floor Ninjas, he's gonna have some serious trouble in that top lane there. So it's probably the reason we saw that swap there.
Yeah, it's also because with Renekton's Cull of the Meek, he can actually kind of heal himself off of minions. Look at what might be a gank here though in the mid lane. The Scarecrow on his Udyr with a red buff may go in here. Actually, will be the engaged. Bushi will back away though just in time, not overcommitting to that bait. So nice play there by Bushi.
Yeah, quite fantastic there. We do have top lane is quite pushed to this tower because Floor Ninja is actually having no trouble.
Oh, make the first blood! Gets the first blood. Nice work. Didn't even need the Acro Prism. Floor Ninja's having the damage here to get that pretty early kill. So Jobu's definitely in a bit of trouble here. Only having 5 CS and now giving a kill. Going for a long sword as the first item. Not going to be a good item against a 2v1 lane.
Yeah, good pick up there. But yeah, that was pretty ballsy there from Floor Ninja's just gonna run in and just gonna auto attack down. Away with that piercing arrow, just going to kill off the Tryndamere of Jobu.
Yeah, because Corv on his Renekton actually does have a cloth armor and 5 pots. So he has a lot of sustain, a lot better kit in a 2v1 lane, but actually Scarecrow will go for a gank. Won't do a lot though, of course. 1v2, never a good odds to be in. Yeah, so KBM were really kind of positioning for that lane swap. Corv getting the cloth armor and the 5 pots is going to be very nice compared to the longsword of Tryndamere. So Scarecrow will get scattered though by the ward. So yeah, KBM are playing this very well.
Yeah, they are going really well. That lane swap was definitely they definitely wanted that lane swap, and that's an excellent cancel there from Floor Ninja to stop the Scarecrow from boarding. He's not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, so Jobu can kind of farm, though. Look at that! Howling Arrows gets the disrupt, so definitely going to slow down Scarecrow's jungle. Very nice play from Floor Ninjas. And Jobu can kind of farm because Scarecrow's nearby. So if they go to kind of jump on Jobu, then Kobu, what's it called? Then Udyr can help out. But yeah, look, top lane is just going so well for KBM, and the bottom lane here isn't actually going too bad. Corv does have 15 CS.
Yeah. Interestingly, we did see Valiant actually start off with the double Dorans instead of going into that Hunter's Machete, 5 health pots, and there's a gank here.
Bart may get caught here. Does get Dark Flyer, but Night Death in the will grab him away, but Bart's gonna get taken out. Barrier may save him. One more attack, he should get taken out. There goes Flashes for the kill. Burning the flash, but still worth it in the end. Jobu does Spitting Slash out of that.
Yeah, which is quite good. He might get caught up with the Acro Prism.
Nope, dodges it. Very nice play there from Jobu, kind of juking upwards. I think he would have got taken out if that Acro Prism actually landed.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even like Juicy Blumpkin's death sentence there. It actually pulled Valiant SOR in after he'd already used the Dark Flight. I mean, it moved him within auto attack range. Like, I'm not a massive fan of that. I mean, you did get the CC stop there, but yeah, it's just a bit surprising.
Well, it prevented him from auto attacking.
Yeah, which is true for that amount of time. We didn't really see it follow up with a flail or anything like that.
Yeah, but keep in mind, because Valiant has 113 attack damage, so that's going to do a lot of damage early in the game. But the Prosperous going up for a gank does have level 6. She will have the Frozen Tomb. Goes to the Mocking Shout as well. Lands onto Floor Ninjas. May get caught here. Floor Ninjas does flash out of that though. Does flash as well. Preposterous, but in the brush may save him. There goes the Frozen Tomb though. But I think it should be fine. It's pretty close to the tower. We'll go for the couple of return shots. But yeah, Piercing Arrow will do a bit of return damage. Jobu's getting pretty low, only level 4. So that was very nice play there from Floor Ninjas and Mad Nomi as well, because flashing into the brush prevented Lissandra from using her Frozen Tomb.
Yeah, which is a really fantastic play there. If she'd hit it a little bit further out from the tower, I mean, I think definitely Floor Ninjas could have gone down there, not having that Chain of Corruption available yet.
Yeah, because I think Jobu has a lot of damage. Well, no, that's the wrong person. How much Jobu has? Jobu has 120 attack damage, and he probably has crit runes going by that early engagement. So if Jobu actually connects, he can do a lot of damage, and that's exactly what a Frozen Tomb will allow you to do, is get those auto attacks.
Which is quite nice. Looking at farm-wise, we do have Floor Ninjas definitely being ahead of Bard at the moment in these 2v2, 2v1 lanes, so with 10 CS above, as well as the fact that we do see Corv is farming up strong as well, 5 CS above, but that's probably because of the early death that we saw onto Jobu. So they're going quite well, quite even actually. Jobu's doing a good job of trying to farm as much as possible.
But look at Bushi here. Bushi balling out of control with 67 CS against Preposterous's 44. So definitely going well in the mid lane. Orianna being very nice pick.
Yeah, definitely not surprising. Orianna is a pretty strong pick against Lissandra. Just her range and the fact she just ignores minions with her command attack. Like, they just go straight through them. I mean, like, the sheer range she has, as well as the fact that the command protect will negate a lot of the damage that Preposterous can actually put out immediately. So yeah, we're gonna have to see some ganks in that mid lane, otherwise it's just gonna farm out of control.
Yeah, also because Preposterous went for that gank, which would have set it back. Corv's going in though for Bart. We'll kind of back away though. Here comes Valiant though. Can go into this, but I think Corv is a little bit too low. You don't want to kind of initiate when you don't really have that much health.
I think maybe trying to just kite back and trying to get Bart into range of the Dark Flight, but not quite managing to get there.
Yeah,
so.
But here comes the Scarecrow with his red buff. Could do a pretty nice gank here. If he actually lands a couple of attacks, Corv does see it though, I think, and does back away. No, no,
it's unwatered, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's unwatered. He does. You're right. So he will back off now. Does slice and dice out of that death sentence though, rather just slice out of that death sentence.
Yeah.
So blue buff's going down. Looks like Bushi will grab this. Nice work. Should give Bushi a bit of an edge in that mid lane, which doesn't even need, but will make it a little bit easier for her. So a 3-man push in the bottom turret. Got to be careful they don't succumb to a dive or some kind of thing like that.
Yeah, Valiant SOR coming down. That's good work to get a bit of defensibility there. But yeah, I like how that's another advantage of this 2v1 lane for Corv, is that he can slice out of the death sentence quite easily. So
yeah, but meanwhile, Blue are also losing their top turret too. That's getting pretty low. Jobu just can't defend it. But here comes Preposterous for a gank. Does have the blue buff and Frozen Tomb perhaps. It looks like Chain of Corruption. Oh, Tidal Wave though knocks them both. Will be enough though. Frozen Tomb doesn't land. Acro Prism hits both of them. Barrier may save Floor Ninjas. Gets a kill. Preposterous, I think. One more attack. Oh, he gets no. He died. Jobu having too much damage took him down before the last auto attack actually landed. I don't know how he survived that. Does the auto attack not connect if he dies mid-flight?
I'm not exactly sure how that worked. I just didn't think it could put out quite enough damage, perhaps, to secure the kill. I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Yeah.
I have to look at passives a little more, I would say.
That was quite confusing. But anyway, so Jobu under the tower. Maybe he get a kill. He does. He can ult. He can ult
he's
this.
got Undying Rage.
Magnomi should have realized that. He kind of stayed there for too long, and there goes Jobu. Tower may get it. The tower got him, so that was worth it.
Within time. That was well done.
Yeah, so 2v2 here. Bart and Blumpkins may get taken out because they're pretty strong laners. Their barrier, though, under tower. Dominus giving Corv a lot of health where you thought he might have died otherwise. So, I mean, at least it was... at least Jobu got killed. But getting a kill support for top lane isn't exactly worth it anyway. So here comes Preposterous once again. Nice ganks. Corv may get taken out. Can he land the death sentence? That will be pretty important here. No, he can't. So Preposterous's Lissandra is actually a pretty mobile champion.
Yeah, which you have to remember as well. It's not just the fact that she's obviously, as I was talking about before, is losing in lane against the Orianna of Bushi, but she does have a lot more roaming potential. With that glacial pass, you can set up really nice ganks. It's kind of like having like a Zac Elastic slingshot kind of in. There's a lot of different ways she can come in and combine with that. And Olaf, which she is doing, is supplying really great ganks. I mean, that's why we saw that kill on the top lane onto 4 ninjas.
Yeah, so I think that turret may get taken down here, but I've got to be careful though. If Full Ninja sticks around by himself for too long, he may get taken out because Jobu just has a lot of damage. He's ult's on cooldown though, so he should be fine for the meantime. But Preposterous is moving in though for another gank.
Yeah, which is good. She understands that she can't get the CS in that lane, so moving up instead to try and get ganks and set up some aggression. But I thought Corv might have gotten caught out there, but no, porting just in time.
Yeah, but I mean, look at Bushi once again. He just has so much CS, 106, and might be an engage here. Dole misses the command attack though, I think.
Yeah, I think she's just forcing her off the race. Preposterous, trying to grab them, but to no avail there. Bottom lane, yeah, I mean, it's gotten pushed a little bit, but I mean, not nearly as much as you think because of the pressure that Valiant SOR has actually been putting on that lane. A bit of a 2v2 situation going on there, whereas the top tower has already gone down for keyboard mash, which is good. So definitely objective-wise going well.
Oh, they're going for a dragon. Looks like they are. We'll get scouted though, perhaps by... that's Mad Nobi. That's part of the team. So yeah, keyboard mash should definitely have this dragon here. Blue team just being out of position. So taking a dragon despite none of them being taken down. So that's a nice move there by keyboard mash. Going to secure their gold lead further. Currently they're on 18,000 against Faggot's 14,500. Really gank, but Mad Nobi moving in. Does he have title? Oh, does title wave though? Does land? Does actually knock him out of the glacial path. So there flashes for it though. Mad Nobi gets the Aqua Prism. That may secure a kill here. There goes Bushi for a command attack in the end. That nice tidal wave actually. Oh, that's only a
ace in the hole, 2 force off 4 ninjas. But yeah, that was actually fantastic. We got the sorry, is it the tidal wave? I think it is. Yeah, interrupting the glacial path. It was just fantastically timed there by Mad Nobi, as well as landing that Aqua Prism after the flash. I mean, Preposterous would not be happy at all at the moment.
I bet. Because if that frozen path landed, then there was no way that Lissandra was going to get taken out, especially with the flash. But Scarecrow moving in, but 2v1 here should be fine. And Jobu getting a bit of farm here. It's going back to 70. He's actually above Corv's Renekton, which is a little bit scary now because Tryndamere can scale pretty hard.
Yeah, I like how they've decided to go for the 2v2 swap, sending Corv up the top now, because I mean, 4 damage does have a fair bit of damage, and Juicy can't really do much, gets the flay down there, but I think definitely they're not as good at 2v2ing a Caitlyn Thresh in the earlier game, but once they get a little bit of farm up, and definitely 4 Ninjas having a little bit of a farm advantage at the moment, especially with the kill, whereas with the Caitlyn of Bart doesn't have one yet. So.
Well, I think it's also because they already pushed the tower.
Yeah.
But nice Dark Flight though should save Valiant from that gank. So Renekton and Jobu will battle it out here in this top lane. But yeah, once they push the top tower, there's no point in them sticking around in that 2v1 lane. They might as well back off and go into the bottom lane. So Juicy though does get caught with Mechanic Corruption though. Nice rain of arrows. May finish off with a piercing arrow. Nice work. Gets bursted down pretty hard. So Varus has a lot of damage because of his abilities, where Caitlyn can't really use her abilities very well in an actual engagement. Yeah,
a little bit more long range. That's a really nice chain of corruption and follow up there from Mad Nobi getting a bit of Aqua Prisming down there as well. Looks like the Scarecrow's looking for a gank in the top lane.
Yeah, 2v1 here. Corv though is very, very hard to die with not only his dominance, which pops him a lot of health, but also with his stun under tower. Gotta be careful, but again, we have seen how hard. Preposterous may get taken out here by Bushi. Does Glacial Path out of that, but one more attack should get it. There we go. Orianna having very powerful auto attacks with her passive. And nice Acroprism as well. May secure a kill, but I guess Floor Ninjas don't want to dive that tower too hard. This tower's getting pretty low. But sticking around for too long. Does jump out of that though. But,
saves the tower. That's really well done there,
yeah,
but
one more auto attack and that'll get taken out. And Scarecrow is moving in. Perhaps Value will scout it though. Jobu can mocking shout him to slow him down. But now here comes Corv as well. Knocks him up with a Dark Flight. Jobu though may get caught here. Does he have the ultimate? There he goes with the ult. Will jump over, but so will Corv chase him down. I think should be fine. The Ignite is ticking as well. And there goes Jobu. Nice work. And Bushi is there for support. Wasn't actually needed though.
I'm not sure what the Scarecrow was doing there. I mean, he could have like run in, maybe got a stun off to save, but yeah, deciding just to run off and go get blue buff or yeah, get in the blue buff there. So a bit of a surprising choice.
Yeah, look at the damage that Bushi has. There goes Preposterous. Nice damage there from her. Should give Scarecrow the chance to escape and may get caught herself. And there goes the frozen tomb on herself to prevent her from being taken out. So that was nice disciplining, not going for the enemy team, rather keeping it for herself to kind of secure that escape.
Global objective wise, Keyboard Masher just taking this game in aces.
Yeah.
That 2v1 lane pushed. So we had Floor Ninjas and Mad Nomi push that top tower. They've now pushed the bottom tower as well. And now with the combined help of Core, Valiant, SOR, and Bushi, they've got the mid tower. So as well as that, they've gotten the last dragon. We should have another dragon coming up fairly shortly as well. So they've just got absolutely fantastic control, even if they're not definitely ahead CS wise, or even they're only just ahead kill wise, 5 kills wise. They have like a 6k, almost a 6k gold lead now from global objectives. Sorry.
Yeah, quite a fair bit. I think Bushi is just going to scale really hard
yeah.
with not only the high CS that he has, but also just because how strong Orianna is in those late game sort of fights.
Yeah, that shockwave just absolutely destroys teams. So.
Yeah, it sure does. So Mad Nomi kind of running into Blumpkins here. Not going to be much of a big deal though, because they are both supports. They'll kind of just look at each other and go, "Ha! I see you." Ebb and flow and do absolutely nothing. That's okay because Corv is farming now in his top lane. Looks like there will be a bit of an engage here as 4 of faggots are in this bot lane. We see 4 faggots down here.
Yeah, but lovely pun there, Onish Machine. But yeah, Keyboard Mash having no trouble with that. They've actually got really, really good wall control over the red side jungle of who are we talking about? Faggots, aren't we?
Look at that.
So, yeah.
There's like 3 wards on red. So they know what's going on.
They've got really good control, and that's going to allow Floor Ninjas to get the farm he needs, given the tower's not there anymore. Normally it'd be a little bit more difficult, we see a bit more roaming, but because of those wards, they're able to back off when they need to. So, yeah. I really like that ward placement. So, scouted Scarecrow backing off. So.
Their tower is still here, so they're fine. I mean, even a 3-man gank, it's not really a big deal because of that tower. Preposterous, though, should be a little bit scared because he can definitely dive this. Looks like there will be an engage here. Tidal Wave knocks them all back. Floor Ninjas take the corruptions onto Bart, but Bart should be fine with a barrier and the long-range poke. Scarecrow they're moving in. Manomi takes the ace in the hole, but wasn't a big deal anyway. But Joby is under the tower and is pretty powerful, especially with Preposterous for support.
Yeah, they definitely want that tower with Bushi up there as well as Valiant SOR. They really, really want it. But Preposterous and Kobu should be enough to force them off and definitely get rid of the minions.
That damage from Bushi is nuts. It's really putting the pressure onto both Jobu and Preposterous. Will recall away by the looks of it though. No point of sticking around for far too long, but still this tower 3v2 here may not go too well for Keyboard Mash. Floor Ninjas though is very strong. Actually may get Bart here. One more piecing arrow should get a kill. Juicy Blumpkins goes in, but to no avail.
Keyboard Mash doing a great job pushing them off now. They're just not going to grab that tower, and that means and what they exchanged for that was heaps of damage on the top tower because of the fact that the Scarecrow had to be down there, so they got a 3v2 pressure on that secondary top turret, and they really, I don't think Faggot really got a lot of damage down onto that bottom turret.
No, they didn't. I definitely liked how Floor Ninjas and Mad Nomi played that. Like, they didn't get killed. They didn't lose their tower, they just held on really well. And there goes the second dragon, so Keyboard Mash definitely playing this game very well, getting more and more gold on those objectives.
Yeah, they're going to have absolutely no trouble during this game. They're getting farmed up and they're going to do absolutely fine here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Falcon can do at this point. I mean, we do see he's going for that top turret. They're probably going to get a bit of damage down. Should be able to get it a fair way down. Actually, might actually get the tower depending on how this minion wave goes.
Yeah, Tryndamere has a lot of attack damage and attack speed because typically with Tryndamere, you don't really need to build a lot of like health items and defensive items because having that Undying Rage means that you can kind of get focused in a team fight and just kind of pop your ultimate and then not get killed anyway. So Tryndamere is a bit of an interesting champion because of the way he builds. This is so glass cannon-y. But Corv's going in though. I think in an actual engagement, Corv can kind of just kite because he can slice and dice once the Undying Rage is kind of active and kind of just wait for it to wear off.
Yeah, especially with his stun once he comes in, he can slice in, stun, slice, dice out. I mean, he's got really good engage potential on Joby, just poking him out more than anything else as well.
Yeah, and then just kind of kiting and waiting for it to time out. But here comes the Scarecrow for a bit of a gank here. But Corv should be pretty fine. He is a pretty tanky champion. But here he goes anyway. How will it actually go? Will they catch him? He does slice through it. Maybe the wrong direction though. But there goes the Dominus. Should give him a little bit more survivability. Bushi's on the way, but Bushi's pretty damn far away. May get taken out. Can he slice over the Baron Pit? I'm not actually sure.
No, yeah, he should be able to.
Here comes Bushi. Shockwave though gets the double hit, and there goes Scarecrow. Joby popping the ult. Should get taken out pretty soon, but Bushi has a lot of damage to finish him off.
Fantastic shockwave there from Bushi, getting both members, and that manages to save himself as well as Corv. And we saw Undying Rage was popped there, so Joby being down on his ultimate, down pretty much everywhere now. Ghost is down, Ignite is down, and he is down.
Yeah, exactly. So Preposterous is a little bit caught here in the turret. Oh, scouts him with the Wartana Corruption and the Acro Prism. Look at that CC. He's going to get taken down pretty fast. That's flashed out of that. There will be enough. Glacial Path was interrupted this time. The tidal wave being too slow. Mad Nomi missed it a little bit.
Yeah, very, very close though. Almost managed to get that really good prediction that he was going to go for the Glacial Path there. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to get that. There was a really nice, pretty much full range chain of corruption there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't actually get your answer. What was that about the Baron Pit? Can he slice over the Baron?
I believe he can, but don't quote me on that.
Blumpkins may get caught here by a 3-man gank. There's no... Oh, there is a flash. Just kidding. There we go. So nice escape. But now Jobu and Scarecrow are moving in. They're pretty kind of caught here in this bush. And there goes Dark Flight. Will knock him up into the air. Acro Prism hits as well. So nice CC from the team. And they're all in this bush here. So they might get caught by a lot of damage. There goes the Frozen Tomb on himself. So no damage, but will survive him. He'll get taken out by Valiant. So nice work. And here comes Corv with the damage. Will take down Bart with the blood. Oh, Shockwave just to finish it off. And now Jobu as well does get flashed by Valiant. So he'll get taken out. So nice work for Keyboard Mash.
Yeah, they're going fantastically. Looks like, oh, Valiant, what are you doing, buddy? Actually managing to pop the bundle there. Might actually not be bad because he does get a bit of health back there, so we'll be able to push down the inhib. But we do see the GG there, pretty much inevitable.
Pretty sure that was the first Bloodwell of the entire game.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I don't think he actually went. I don't think the ability actually went down for Valiant. That's why he's just been playing pretty fantastically. So
look, so Keyboard Mash just played that well. They had the better lanes, the better CC. I just loved the combo, how we kept seeing Dark Flight into Acro Prism every time. It's just such a long CC. Yeah. And it was really locking them down. And if they got grouped up, of course, we would see the Shockwave and Tidal Wave as well. So Keyboard Mash, they just have really good team comps.
Yeah, they just absolutely roll during that game. It was just, yeah, they really do go for that team comp prowess, as well as the fact that the counter-picking lanes are also building up a really nice team comp. They just really synergize very well together, and that's why we really love seeing their games. So.
And it's not like they kind of don't win their lanes. It's like, well, their lanes are still pretty good, and then when it gets to team fights, they give them the butt rape. So it's very nice play from Keyboard Mash. So let's see how they play the next game.
Indeed, been a pleasure.
Until next time, bye-bye.